Hello everyone, it's Tom from Dirk Witte Guitars in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today we're taking a look at this Gibson Les Paul Tribute 60s HP in its original Satin Ebony finish from the year 2016. So we obtained this very guitar from the Gibson demo shop, meaning that this guitar is by no means brand new. It has been played over the years, but by no means abused, as you can probably tell at a first glimpse. It is overall in a pretty good condition, but it does show some honest play wear here and there, which we will get to in a minute. But first, this very model, the Gibson Les Paul 60s Tribute HP, high performance, that is what HP means, which was a line of guitars that they produced in this era of history for Gibson. And these models do feature some very unique type of specs that you had not seen ever since, really. So let's get into those types of specs first. Starting out with the elephant in the room, so to speak, the Access Comfort heel carve. As opposed to having this blocky heel, you have this ultra smooth and contoured heel joint that just makes the access to the higher frets just so much easier. So if you are the type of player that plays up here a lot, like for lead type of stuff or for your solos, then that is a very nice thing to have. Another unique type of spec is the inlays are actual mother of pearl, as opposed to pearloid, which you normally see on pretty much every Les Paul, apart from the Les Paul Custom, traditionally. So that is also a very unique and nice thing to see, and a nice sort of spec. Definitely makes it look a tad more fancy. We get the titanium nut, which is not necessarily unique to this model, to the HP model, but it is just a type of a sort of spec that they had used in this time and in this era. This nut you can also lower and heighten using the Allen key holes in the middle and on the bass and the treble side. And it also emulates kind of a faux zero fret, because the strings go over this upper row, so to speak. So that is the actual nut, and then this higher part is actually some sort of a zero fret, so to speak. So yeah, a very unique type of spec. This originally also actually came with the G-Force robot tuners, but this guitar does not have those anymore. These have been swapped to just regular Clusen Deluxe tuners, which just look really great on this, and they work really great, because not a whole lot of people are big fans of the G-Force tuners. And so yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people that are interested in this guitar are glad to see that these have been swapped to just normal tuners. So yeah, that's all that there is to cover for the unique HP specs. So let's get into the normal specs. We got a mahogany body with a modern weight relief. We got a mahogany neck with a 60s slim taper profile, and here's another type of spec that is unique to this era of Gibson. The nut width is wider than what most people are used to. So this is, I believe, 1 inch and 11/16 as opposed to 1 inch and 9/16 or so. If I'm wrong, I will put that down here in a little text box, because I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, given this, you just have a little bit more sort of space in between the strings, which if you have big hands might be very nice to have. But if you have normal size hands, so to speak, or smaller hands, or you're just used to your normal type of neck that you normally find on guitars made by Gibson, then this might feel a bit unusual. But it is by no means uncomfortable or bad or anything. It's really just kind of personal taste. We got 2 P90 pickups, just regular Gibson P90s, a 3-way pickup selector, tuned bridge, and a stop tailpiece. And the bridge also features titanium based saddles, kind of to match the titanium nut. And then we got 2 volumes and 2 tone controls, and the knobs I'm guessing are replaced because this originally came, according to the original stock photos, it either came with those big speed knobs or it came with gold reflector knobs, and these are neither of those. So we got these black reflector knobs and they look really great in my opinion. They really match the body and the whole black vibe really well. And just your cream pickguard. And then as for the condition, like I mentioned, this instrument has been used over the years, so it does show some honest player wear. Most noticeable here on the top, we have two dings here that are kind of impressed into the body. But yeah, it just plays as it should, and it plays really well and it feels comfortable. But also on the back, got a little bit of dings going on. It's just some honest player wear, but like I said earlier, by no means abused. The neck is also kind of glossed up over the years of playing. Yeah, all in all, just a fairly good condition, and plays as it should and feels as it should. So that is what it is most important. It also comes with its original Gibson branded gig bag. And yeah, all in all, this is just a pretty cool guitar. Although it is from an era that is deemed a bit controversial, some people might say. This is just a really good Les Paul, and a fairly affordable Les Paul at that, as opposed to the other big brothers, so to speak. So yeah, if you're interested in this very guitar, be sure to head over to the links in the description. One of those links will take you to the listing of this guitar on our website. The other link will take you to the listing of this guitar on a reverb shop if you happen to be an international buyer. If you enjoyed this demo, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool electrics like this, or cool acoustics, bass guitars, amplifiers even, all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to like us and follow us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook. Links are also in the description. With all that out of the way, let's hear what this Gibson Les Paul 60s tribute sounds like. HP, 60s tribute HP sounds like. Going to be running it through the 1966 Fender Super Reverb, for which first we will be going over the clean tones, and then I'll be giving you some dirty tones, for which I'll be using the MXR super badass distortion pedal. The Riverside multi-stage drive-by Strymon that I have used for months, many months, has unfortunately been sold today. So yeah, need to improvise and adjust, and then yeah, let's opt for this one because this one sounds really killer. It is super badass. So yeah, let's get to that part and take this 2016 Les Paul Tribute 60s HP for a spin.